Good morning, students. It's your regular chemistry teacher, Ezinwa US. The topic we're considering this morning is disaccharides. By the end of this lesson, every student should be able to define and explain disaccharides and give their general molecular formula. 2. The student should be able to narrate how sucrose, which is table sugar, is obtained from sugar cane. Number 3, the student should be able to write a chemical equation to show the structure of sucrose. Now let's go to point number 1, definition of disaccharides. Disaccharides are sugars formed by the condensation reaction between two molecules of monosaccharides, which may be the same or different. What is condensation reaction? Collins. I'm sure you have done polymerization before in one of those organic compounds you studied. You should be able to remember what condensation reaction means. Remember that condensation reaction is a reaction in which a water molecule is normally removed from two monomers. The most common disaccharide is sucrose, while others include maltose and lactose. These forms of disaccharides are structural isomers with the same molecular formula C12H22O11. What are monomers or isomers? You remember that isomers are organic compounds with the same molecular formula but different structural formula. That means that sucrose, maltose, and lactose are isomers, because they share the same molecular formula C12H22O11, but then they have different structural formulae. The formula shows that a molecule of water is removed from two monosaccharide molecules at its formation, and that is why it is a condensation reaction. Got? Now let's look at chemistry of sucrose. From this topic, chemistry of sucrose, we are looking at source of sugar from sugar cane. I know very many of you like eating sugar cane. Sugar cane is the major raw material from which sugar is obtained. Sucrose, popularly called sugar, is obtained from sugar cane as follows. Look at the steps. When you download your note, you should be able to look at the steps one after the other, because sometimes in WAEC, they will ask you to list the steps for obtaining sugar from sugar cane. Number 1, peel, crush, and squeeze sugar cane to obtain the raw juice. Add water repeatedly to extract all the raw juice. Number 2, add calcium oxide, which is called quicklime, to the juice and boil to precipitate impurities, then filter. Number 3, concentrate the filtrate by partial evaporation of water and allow the juice to crystallize by cooling. You know that when you concentrate a solution, it simply means boiling it over heat. Whether you use your stove or your gas cooker, you boil it. As you boil it, water vapor will be evaporating and the solution will become more concentrated. The concentrated solution, crystals of the dark brown raw sugar, separates out from the mother liquor known as molasses. After crystallization or after evaporation of some water from the juice, from the raw juice that you obtained from the sugar cane, that solution that is now concentrated is called molasses. The molasses still contains about 60% sugar, so it is further concentrated and crystallized to obtain more crystals of sugar. The sugar obtained at this level is brown in color. Point number 4, you refine the raw sugar, which is brown, by adding a calculated quantity of water to wash off the molasses. Dissolve the raw sugar in hot water to obtain brown syrup, which can be decolorized by adding animal charcoal, and it gives a colorless syrup. Now listen, sometimes they ask you that in your objective. The substance you can use to decolorize brown sugar. It is called animal charcoal. It is a chemical substance. Number 5, evaporate the colorless syrup partially and allow it to crystallize. Filter and expose to dry to get granulated sugar. Number 6, moisten the granulated sugar with a small quantity of water. Compress into cubes and sell under a trade name such as that of St. Louis. If you follow these steps using sugarcane plants, the one that these Hausa people carry about, you will obtain sugar. Then you can give it a trade name, the name you choose. The one we buy from the market is usually St. Louis. Now let's look at structure of sucrose. The structure of sucrose shows that a molecule of it consists of 2 molecules of monosaccharides, glucose and fructose, in which a molecule of water has been eliminated. And the process of eliminating it is called condensation reaction. As you download your notes, you will see the chemical equation where glucose can react with fructose, and then there is formation of sucrose with elimination of a water molecule. From this topic, we have been able to look at disaccharides and its molecular formula. We looked at preparation of table sugar from sugarcane. We looked at the structure of it. Now, evaluate yourself by attempting these questions. Number 1, what are disaccharides? Number 2, briefly explain how you can prepare table sugar from sugarcane. The next topic is chemical reactions of sucrose. Download for your notes. Let me put it off.
Praise and glory,